Chapter 10. 3 days later, the entire school was called to an assembly at the end of the day. The teachers tried to hush us, to make us face forward. Then the examiner marched in and we fell silent. I'm here to announce the results of the aptitude test, which many of you sat just a few days ago. We very much appreciate the willingness of each student. From this group, I have selected one for service. Meg's hand, which had been pressed into mine, went slack. I tried to hold on. Please offer your congratulations to... The examiner looked around, trying to locate her winner, her victim. Mathilde Joss. Meg's hand finally slipped out of mine. Everyone was still and quiet. A hand touched my shoulder. This way, Mathilde. Miss Tamarin guided me to the door of the hall as students moved up the aisle around me. Congratulations, Mathilde. Congratulations. But it didn't sound like congratulations. It sounded heavier, like they weren't happy or wobbly, like they were scared. Scared for my life? That was it. My life had ended. I'd stopped breathing. My heart had stopped beating when the examiner had said my name. Meg's had been next to me, but where was she? When had we been separated? And Cammy, she'd been in the room too. Why hadn't she come to find me? The examiner waited for me in the principal's office alone. I sat, legs numb and fingers tingly. Congratulations, Mathilde. You should be very proud. She sat in the principal's chair. I looked down at my lap. Aren't you? When I didn't answer, she said, You can't back out. You've signed the papers, as have your parents. Your service is compulsory. Her misunderstanding my silence helped me find my voice. There's been a mistake. A mistake? You mean you made a mistake in signing up for the test, in signing those papers? No, there's been a mistake in the test. Oh? Yes, if only one student has passed, it would have to be Meg's, not me. Oh, she repeated in a very different tone. Why's that? Meg's, she's top of the class, always. I've never beaten her in an exam, ever. I couldn't have beaten her in this one either. Logic, I see. The examiner settled back, as if pleased with our conversation now. Consider, you used the word always. Was this test like any that you had taken before? Well, no. So, if the test was different this time, would it mean that you still couldn't beat her? I bit my lip. I helped design the test and evaluate it. I saw in you, the qualities I was looking for. But not in Meg's? She cleared her throat. I shouldn't discuss another student's results with you, but you may realize that the way Meg's left wasn't helpful to her score. But we left at the same time. She nodded. At the same time, yes, but for very different reasons. I didn't see the difference. I twisted the hem of my skirt in my lap. Can you take her instead? Her family needs this more. The examiner smiled, as if I had proven something to her. No, I choose you. I still choose you. I sighed. Well, if you want me, can't you also take Meg's? Lucky for you, when this war is over and you are the right age, we will be paying for your university education. You can study law and argue all day if you so desire. That meant no. Any other questions? Can I go now? My sister, she's been afraid of this. She'll be upset. Yes, but you'll have a little more time to spend with her. I'll come by tonight and meet your family. She paused as I stood, as if expecting something more. I remembered her congratulations, as if I'd been awarded an honor. She would be paying my family now and providing me with food, shelter, and education, if I lived to get it. Thank you, I said stiffly. She nodded, and I left.